How's it going, everyone? It is Wilson Plays here, and today I am back with week number 8 of Wilson Wednesdays. Oh my god, I nearly messed up the intro once again. Um, and yeah, we're back with week number 8. Just a quick disclaimer: you can see this is the same T-shirt as last week. Don't worry, I do actually wash my clothes, or I get my clothes washed. I have washed this since. Don't worry. It's just my wardrobe overall is quite actually small. But yeah, we're back, and quick little thing about last week's video. 82 views as I'm looking at it, and 18 likes, one of which is including myself. So I'm not quite at the 20 like target that I set last week. So if we can reach that this week, that'd be absolutely amazing. So I know you guys can do it. Let's see if you can or not. And yeah, with that out of the way, guys, let's get into some questions then. And the first question, I keep doing that, is from Jesse. Jesse Ghela. I don't know how to pronounce your surname, sorry, but I'll just say Jesse. And he asks, his first question is, besides video games, what do you do in your free time? I need to get back into this, but as I keep saying, I've got my weights in the background. I really need to get back into it. But that's used to be one of the things that I would do. And as I said, need to get back into it. Apart from that, if I'm not gaming, I'm watching YouTube really, or listening to music. Apart from that, I don't really do much. At the minute anyway, because of what's going on in the world and whatnot. But I do like to try and get out with friends if possible. And obviously at the moment it's not that possible. So yeah, I'd probably say that's a summary of what I do. Watching motorsports as well. Of course, there's no motorsports going on at the moment. Chair. Okay, that sounded bad, but it's fine. Yeah, there's no motorsports going on at the minute, so not watching that either. Apart from like classic races and stuff. But yeah. Second question: what is your favorite racing sim? This changes quite a lot. This changes quite a lot because sim racing seems to go through that time where, oh, this sim's generally the best, or the one that I spend the most time in, and then it changes for some kind of reason. I'd say at the minute probably Automobilista, the first one. It's probably the one I've sink the most hours into at the minute. I've been really enjoying Assetto Corsa as well. The first one, I've got some really good mods for it recently, and yeah, I've been having a blast just driving them and doing like offline races with it. So yeah, I'd say those two probably at the minute. AMS2 is getting better. It's in early access. Every update, it's getting better. So that's creeping up there. As well as ACC, I do enjoy ACC, which is a Assetto Corsa Competizione. But I just don't play it all that often. I really need to play it a bit more. But yeah, I hope that answers you that question. The third question, thanks phone. Yeah, great, thanks. How is my brother doing? I assume you mean my brother who had his injury a week or two ago, where he broke both of his heel bones. He's doing all right. Of course, he's not really able to walk at the minute, but he's getting by mentally with the support of his partner and stuff. And yeah, he'll be back 100% soon, I hope. But yeah, thank you for your concern, Jesse. Thank you for the support as usual. But yeah, hope that answers all three of your questions, Jesse. And yeah, let's move on to the next questions, which come from OAG, or I'll try and say his name, or Grismode. Text to speech taught me how to say this, but I can't remember. But yeah, his first question is, if you had the money, would you pick Mustang or Tesla? Now, I'm not hating on Tesla or Teslas. To look at, they're really nice cars, and I don't hate fully electric cars, but it would have to be a Mustang, something that makes an extremely nice noise with that big V8 in the front of it. So definitely a Mustang if I had to choose between the two. Second question, what's my dream car? I've said this many times. Subaru Impreza. It doesn't matter which one, just Subaru Impreza. I would love one of those. I know it's not a too expensive of a dream car if you compare it to a lot of cars out there, but it would definitely be a Subaru Impreza is my dream car. And third question, what's your opinion on about Rockstar Games' future since Dan Hauser has left the company? Um, I mean, it's a big loss. That happened quite a while ago, I think. But my opinion of it is it's a big loss. It obviously has been a part of Rockstar Games and the GTA series, um, and I assume the other series of games as well, for a very long time. Arguably, he sort of helped shape the way that the games have kind of turned out these days, and it's a big loss. But I also think that Rockstar still have that spirit in them to keep making good games. Of course, I bash GTA 5 quite a lot for what it is and how boring it is to me. Um, but hopefully, GTA 6, even minus Dan Hauser, can still be a really good game to play. So yeah, hope that answers your question, OAG, and thank you for your questions as usual. The third question comes from Tangy Loncero, and he says, Grandmaster Willie, do you like the Drive series? Now, I was a bit confused at this, and I actually did a Google search whether the Drive was a video game series or not. And the top result came up with Driver. Now, I'm going to assume you meant Driver. I've played every Driver since Driver 2. I've not played the first one. I liked Driver 2. I liked Driver 3. To a certain extent, I like Parallel Lines. Um, Probably because of the car customization, to be honest. But I did enjoy that game as well. Um, San Francisco, I did play, but only briefly because I just found it really boring. Being able to kind of, well, I don't think there was any shooting mechanics in the game. There was real life cars, which I guess is a welcome change. But just teleporting between car to car is just like, what the hell is going on here, sort of thing. So I'd probably say yes as an overall. But if they were to release another game in the series, please don't make it like San Francisco. But yeah, thank you, Tangy, for your question, mate. Um, the second, sorry. Two questions come from Drumsty. The next few questions. The first one is, would you ever play Minecraft on stream? Now, I bash Minecraft quite a lot because there used to be people on the channel who constantly would spam my stream chat with play Minecraft, record Minecraft, stream Minecraft, etc. And I used to bash on it like hell no, no sort of thing. But I actually don't mind Minecraft as a game. I used to play it quite a lot. I've not played it in quite a while. But I actually don't mind Minecraft as a game. And if you were to see it on stream, it would be like a WilsonPlays Minecraft server, I think. Other than that, probably not. It's not really my style to make like a survival series or anything like that. So it would probably be if we had a server for the channel, you would see that. And his second question is, have you ever played Race 07 or LFS, which is Live for Speed? Race 07, yes. I put in quite a few hours into that game back in the day. Of course, these days, compared to where the other simulators are, it's showing its age, so I don't really want to play it these days. But I did put a lot of hours into it, both online and off, and yeah, had some really good fun with that game, especially when you start installing a few mods. Then you can sort of expand the car list, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Live for Speed, not so much. I played it briefly, but I think when I played it, I was either on a controller or I had like my very first wheel, which was a non-force feedback wheel. So if that's the case, I probably didn't enjoy it as much as I probably should have done. But again, that's a game that I don't think's being updated these days, so it's probably not a game that I would buy or start playing anytime soon. But I know some people's had some really good fun with it, so yeah, I have played it briefly, but not really. But yeah, thank you, Jumpsty, for your questions. The next three questions come from Ian. He's submitted the final few questions. The first one is, what are your favourite non-GTA games from previous console generations? I would say Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 for the PS2 and Xbox Xbox. Would it be original Xbox or was it 360 back then? I think it original. Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. Also throw Carbon in there. Carbon was a great game as well. Um, what else? Driver 3 was great. Driver 3, I loved that on console. There was a game that I really want to stream one day. It's on my list. Def Jam Fight for New York. That was a brilliant game. Loved that. If you don't know what it is, it's like you're basically playing as a rapper. I don't know if you create your own character or you just play as like an old school rapper, and it's basically like let's just say Street Fighters for like a Street Fighter game, but for American rappers, I guess. True Crime. I liked New York, the New York one. I enjoyed that game on console as well. I had the LA one as well, but didn't really play it that much. See if I can think of anything else. It's probably it. If you're saying non GTA, then that's probably it. But yeah. Second question: what are your 5 favorite GTA missions of all time? In no particular order, I guess. I would say 3-leaf clover on GTA 4. I feel like I've answered this question before, but I'm not sure. 3-leaf clover for GTA 4. The one in Ballad of Gay Tony when you have to blow the yacht up. I can't remember the name of it. Come on, there's got to be one in San Andreas, surely. San Andreas, quick, think, Wilson, think. Reuniting the Families was quite fun in San Andreas. I like that one. It might be a bit of an odd choice, but hey ho. Let's try and spread it out game to game. GTA Vice City, I would probably say the last mission. That was pretty cool. And let's give Vice City Stories. That the final mission in that game as well, when you have to shoot the crap out of the tower with the hunter. That was pretty cool. But yeah, apart from that, this sort of question's like off the top of my head sort of thing. So if you gave me, if I had more time, I'd probably be able to come up with a better list. But it's off the top of my head. But yeah, thank you, Ian, for that question. And your final question: if there is 3 things you could do to improve your current setup, what would they be? Oh, I like this sort of question. Well, previously I would have said microphone, but we, as you've seen from the past 2 streams, we have a Yeti now, so not that. Desk size, I'd probably say. It's really small and it's a bit of a mess at the best of times. What else would I do to improve it? Possibly new monitor, like a primary monitor. Don't get me wrong, the one I use, my ultra wide, it's a brilliant monitor for gaming, but for streaming and recording, it kind of, because it's an obscure aspect ratio, it makes it pretty difficult. I found a bit of a workaround since introducing the overlay to my streams, but even then it's not perfect. So probably a new monitor, like a maybe a better aspect ratio, or like a more typical one, like 16:9, but maybe higher resolution. I think that'd be pretty cool. Number 3, what would I do? I mean, the wires, yeah, but I could probably spend a bit of time sorting that out. I'd say a VR headset. I know it doesn't really benefit me streaming and recording. I mean, maybe I can do some VR games, but I'd say a VR headset. Just I wouldn't use it like constantly, but just to experience one of my racing sims in VR, because I've heard massively good things about it. Just most racing sims that support it actually give you a really good experience. So I'd love to try that out because I've never tried it. There are little things like maybe a better wheel. I'm pointing at my wheel that's on the floor. You guys can't see it. Why am I pointing at it? Maybe a better wheel, even though this T300 RS that I've got, Thrustmaster wheel, it's brilliant, but it could always be better. But yeah, aside from that, I think that's the main 3 things. So thank you, Ian, for your questions. And with that brings the end to Wilson Wednesdays week number 8. So if you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Again, we're trying to get to 20 likes on this video. So if you haven't hit the like button already, then please do. Also, get subscribed if you want to see more. If you want to see more gaming content, you know, more Q&As and whatnot. Tomorrow, as you're watching this, because obviously it's Wednesday, tomorrow will be not Ballad of Gay Tony, Lost and Damned GTA stream. 100% of course, so stay alert for that. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. But with that out of the way, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.